On the compound of a small adobe ranch house stuck in the extreme heat of the California desert may lie the clues of a criminal madman so extreme that he incited others to commit a rash of murders in the late 1960s, including that of actress Sharon Tate.
I think it was just an iconic time in American history, both socially and otherwise, because really it was the death of the 60s, and of course the women looked like the girls next door.
Manson's cult of death picked a ranch in Death Valley National Park to stay in nearly 40 years ago and perhaps left behind more victims.
And I think our greatest fear is that we're just a few feet off from where any remains would be.
So what led authorities to recheck the ranch? A policeman named Paul Dostie. He tracks cold cases, and his dog Buster has a nose for finding historic grave sites. Earlier this year, Dostie pursued rumors of more Manson family murders here. Buster smelled trouble, and scientists tested soil samples. The results spurred a crime scene investigation.
Finding hidden graves, clandestine graves, is a very difficult task. This is probably about as difficult a location as you could expect to work in.
Mark Wise is one of 20 forensic experts and police officers on the case. The Barker Ranch is in inhospitable arid terrain about 50 miles from any town. The team is using a special tool called LIDAR to collect data from the ground.
The shape of the evidence, the unit relationship between evidence items, where they're located.
They're removing soil inch by inch for analysis. They might inch closer to discovering decades-old cold cases where the innocence of the 1960s was lost. John Mone, The Associated Press, Death Valley National Park, California.